Hello, friends. I'm Dr. Sophie Reed, and today I want to talk about something that frustrates millions of people every day. Have you ever looked down at your stomach, grabbed that extra belly fat, and wondered why it keeps growing even though you're trying so hard to do everything right? You're eating healthier, cutting back on sugar, watching your portions, and maybe you've even started exercising more. Yet somehow, your waistline keeps expanding and your clothes fit tighter. You look in the mirror and ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? If this sounds familiar, what I'm about to share may completely change the way you think about weight gain, because the real reason your belly is getting bigger may have far less to do with the food on your plate than you realize. Your body may be creating the perfect hormonal environment that encourages fat storage around the abdomen, slows your metabolism, increases cravings, disrupts your sleep, and makes losing weight feel almost impossible. And one of the biggest reasons behind this may be something millions of people struggle with every day without even realizing it: stress. Before you dismiss this as something you've heard before, stay with me because stress and belly fat are far more connected than most people understand. Think about your life for a moment. Have you been under more stress this year than last year? Financial worries, family problems, health concerns, relationship difficulties, work pressure, lack of sleep, or simply constant worry about the future? If the answer is yes, your body may be responding in ways that are both remarkable and harmful. The human body was designed for survival, not modern life. Thousands of years ago, stress usually meant immediate danger: a predator, lack of food, or a physical threat. In those situations, the body released hormones to help us survive. Today, stress looks very different, but your body responds almost exactly the same way. It doesn't know the difference between a tiger chasing you and unpaid bills. It doesn't know the difference between a life-threatening emergency and lying awake at 3 o'clock in the morning worrying about tomorrow. To your body, stress is stress. When stress becomes chronic, the adrenal glands release more cortisol, your primary stress hormone. Cortisol's job is to keep you alive by ensuring that energy is available whenever danger appears. One fascinating thing about cortisol is that it can signal the liver to produce glucose through a process known as gluconeogenesis. In other words, your body can actually create sugar even when you're not eating sugar. Think about that. You may be avoiding desserts, skipping soda, and eating healthy foods, yet your body can still produce additional glucose because it believes you're under threat. As blood sugar rises, your pancreas releases insulin. Insulin is not the enemy. It is essential for life. Its role is to move glucose into the cells so it can be used for energy. But insulin also encourages the body to store energy. When insulin remains elevated too often, fat burning becomes much more difficult because your fat cells become less willing to release stored energy. Now I want you to do something. Gently grab your belly. Is the fat soft and easy to pinch, or does it feel deeper and firmer, almost as if pressure is coming from the inside? That deeper fat is often visceral fat, the type of fat that surrounds internal organs. Visceral fat is particularly sensitive to cortisol and stress hormones. This helps explain why some people maintain a similar body weight while their waistline continues to increase. Have your pants become tighter over the past several months, even though the number on the scale hasn't changed very much? If so, this may be one reason why. Unfortunately, chronic cortisol can also interfere with thyroid function by reducing the conversion of T4 into active T3, one of the hormones that helps regulate metabolism throughout the body. Simply put, your metabolic engine may begin to slow down. At the same time, cortisol can contribute to the breakdown of lean muscle tissue. Muscle is one of your body's greatest calorie-burning assets because it uses energy around the clock, even while you're resting. The less muscle you have, the fewer calories your body naturally burns. Now you have a body producing extra glucose, storing more abdominal fat, slowing metabolism, and losing muscle mass. That combination creates the perfect storm for stubborn weight gain, and poor sleep only makes things worse. Even one night of poor sleep can raise cortisol levels, worsen insulin sensitivity, increase hunger hormones like ghrelin, lower satiety hormones such as leptin, increase cravings for sugary foods and carbohydrates, and make the body more efficient at storing fat. Does any of this sound familiar? Waking up between 2 and 4 in the morning, feeling exhausted during the day but unable to relax, experiencing intense cravings in the afternoon, feeling like you're doing everything right but seeing very little progress. This isn't simply a lack of willpower. This is physiology. And the good news is that physiology can change. One of the first steps is calming the body's survival response. Deep diaphragmatic breathing can help shift the nervous system into a more relaxed state. Morning sunlight helps regulate healthy cortisol rhythms. Taking a short walk after meals improves glucose control and insulin sensitivity. Resistance training helps preserve and rebuild muscle. Eating enough protein supports metabolic health. Improving sleep helps restore hormonal balance. And magnesium glycinate in the evening may support relaxation and better sleep quality for some people. Perhaps most importantly, stop blaming yourself. Your body is not trying to hurt you. Your body is trying to protect you. The problem is that the same survival mechanisms that once helped humans stay alive are now being activated day after day by the pressures of modern life. So here's my challenge for you. For the next 7 days, don't obsess over calories. Instead, focus on lowering stress. Get some morning sunlight, take a short walk after meals, prioritize sleep. Spend a few minutes each day practicing deep breathing. Then come back and tell me what happened. And if you've been under more stress this year than last year, type the word stress in the comments below, because I'd love to know how many people are dealing with this hidden cause of belly fat. Remember this: sometimes a growing belly is not proof that you're overeating. Sometimes it's proof that your body believes it's under attack. Once you understand that, everything changes, because now you're no longer fighting against your body. You're finally working with it. I wish you only good health and happiness. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and family, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay healthy, stay informed, and keep taking small steps toward a better life. This is Dr. Sophie Reed, and you're watching Vitality Bites. Take care and make it a wonderful day.